Hello everybody, today is July 1st, and this is the state of the Overcast Network. Alright, so a lot of stuff has happened since the last time I've done one of these. I'm sorry for not doing one of these regularly. A lot of stuff came up at the end of the semester, and it's been a busy month for me, so hopefully you forgive me. But I'm back now, and here it is. So let's start off with major news and events just regarding Minecraft and the server in general. And then we'll go on to changes to the PGM plugin and to actually in-game improvements. And then we'll go on to new maps, and we'll go on from there, okay? So, news and stuff. Let's start off with the rotation repo. You can submit pull requests to the rotation repo. It's a public repo by the Overcast Network where anybody, any player, can go in and add their favorite maps to the rotation of a certain server, or edit the rotations to take out a map they don't like, and they can submit a pull request on GitHub for this on the rotations repo, and then the map developers and the admins can decide on whether they like that or not, and they can go ahead and then change the rotation. So it's an easy way to update the rotations, and anyone can submit a rotation that they like to a server that they want the rotation to be on. So it's a nice way to interact with the community and give the community a little bit more say on what exactly these servers are playing. So next we're going to go on to mini events and event coordinators. So after the last tournament, the tournament staff, the senior organizers, or I forget what they were called exactly, were changed into event coordinators, and their purpose is to organize events, fun things for the community to do. And so we've already had two events since the last time I've done this, and it's the King of the Wool and the Queen of the Wool, and congratulations to the winners of both of those. Unfortunately, I don't have their names off the top of my head here, and I did not put it in my script. Oops. But there will be links in the description to the forum posts for the winners of that, and check those out. We had some nice streamers who did that, and thank you very much for everyone who helped organize and participated in those events. Very nice, very well done. Thank you very much. Next, we have the blog has been opened up to developers on the forums, meaning that we've had a lot of new features come into the plugins recently, and the developers do have a chance to explain what the feature is and tell the community a little bit about it and its development and tell us what it is. So that's very, very nice. I really like that. We've had a lot of new changes recently, and I think it's a great improvement. Next, let's talk about the Minecraft EULA. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it, EULA, End User License Agreement. Mojang has changed that. Originally, you were not allowed to monetize servers. That was the end of it, but people were doing it anyways. And Mojang was like, you know what, that's stupid. You're right, you really should be able to monetize it. We haven't been enforcing it. So we're going to change up the EULA so you guys can monetize the servers. Unfortunately, for a lot of servers, this really cuts down on their income, and it really kind of screws them over. But those are mainly pay-to-win servers, as people like to put them. And, I mean, really, there are some servers where it's $500 for a class that gets you like diamond armor in a game mode, and that's just, to me, that is absolutely ridiculous. And Overcast Network thankfully only had one thing that really breaks this new EULA, which was the Ghost Squadron classes, and the admin team, developer team, has rectified that by just getting rid of the premium purchasing. Does not give you more Ghost Squadron classes. Everybody has all the Ghost Squadron classes now, and so now we're within the EULA and we won't have to change anything else, thankfully. I do feel bad for some of the other servers who will have to change a lot, I think. We will see about that. But right now, Overcast Network is in the clear as of this recording, and we'll see. And hopefully that will come into effect sometime. I believe it comes into effect August 1st is when Minecraft Mojang, is that how you say it? I don't know. We'll start enforcing the new end user license agreement. So that is something to keep on your radar, because I know a lot of server owners are up in arms about that. Next, let's talk about new staff. So we have 3 new junior moderators, and hint hint, we have more junior moderators on the way. Don't tell me. We have 3 new junior moderators as of this recording. Gaporigo. He's Spanish. I don't know how you pronounce that. We have Lieutenantpants and ZExLegacy. Congratulations, guys, on the junior moderator position. Good luck in learning how to moderate and such as that. And hopefully you will be a full-fledged moderator in the near future. Alright, so let's go on to some in-game changes that have occurred. So first off, nicknames are now working 100% correctly for internet famous people and moderators. So all of you internet famous people out there who are probably not listening to this, but who maybe, I don't know really, it's working now. So you can come on our servers and do /nick space name, and you can change it to whatever you want as long as it's not an actual Minecraft account. And yeah, so that way you won't be harassed or targeted while in game. So that's very nice. So one thing that has been changed that I'm not sure if it was a post on the forums or not, but I mean I should mention it anyway, right? Was that Knockback has been fixed on our server. Last username, one of our developers has gone into sportbucket/bucket and has changed how Knockback works to the intended way, to Minecraft's intended way for Knockback to work. So it changes Knockback so that it's not the actual Knockback that the servers have, that normal servers have, but it's the way that they're supposed to have it, if that makes any sense. So the problem with Minecraft's implemented Knockback was the fact that people who relogged somehow got an advantage where they could knock back people who had logged in before them more than they were supposed to. It was a set distance when it was supposed to be random. I think that's how it is. Or maybe it was a set distance when it was supposed to be random, or it was random when it was a set distance. One of those. So basically it makes everybody on equal footing. It means there's no relog advantage anymore. And it means that you don't have to re-engage your sprint to get the knockback. I think that may have also been there too. And so, yeah, there's been a lot of complaints about this. I know I myself had a really tough time adjusting to it, and sometimes you feel just like you're a god among men getting knocked back. But some other times you're like, wow, is this really how Minecraft knockback works? So it can be a bit frustrating at times, I understand that. But you know, I think it's better this way. This is the intended way, right? So that's nice. That's very nice. So people from forums were complaining about it, and Last said, if you're having troubles with this knockback, then you just don't know how to do real Minecraft PvP. But to be fair, nobody really should, because it's been wrong this whole time, right? So just take some time to get used to it. I know it's been tough for me too, so we'll see. And that's supposedly fixed in 1.8, so even every server should have that, should have the fix, not just our particular server. Another change that has occurred is core leaks only count now. You only get raindrops for the core leak if the core actually leaks. You used to be able to just break a piece and then run away and get raindrops. When I say drops, I mean raindrops, by the way. Sorry about that. You get drops for just breaking the piece even if the core doesn't leak, but that's been fixed. The core actually has to leak now in order for you to get the raindrops. There's been a percentage in the scoreboard for a monument. If you're breaking a monument, it shows a percentage. That percentage now flashes when someone is breaking the monument currently. This way it alerts your team whether or not someone is breaking the monument or not, which is very nice. And that is toggleable in the XML, so that's not on every single monument map. Two pretty controversial topics, we'll start with one, is armor locking on rage. There's a new module that's been retrofitted to all rage maps that doesn't allow people, to change their armor or take their armor off when playing rage. It's been controversy about that, and it kind of got into a heated argument on the forums. Again, there will be a link to all of this stuff in the description, so if you want to check out that forum post, feel free, be my guest, and you can state your own opinion on that thread as well. I'm pretty much indifferent to that. Sure, you can lock your armor and you can't take it off, and some people say it's a flex gameplay, and I understand where they're coming from there. But honestly, I'm inclined to trust what the map developers think, and they were the ones who went ahead and retrofitted it. So if you have a complaint about that, go to the map developers, and I'm sure they will listen to you, but I don't think they're gonna change that now. But again, if MapMaker doesn't want the armor lock module on their map, feel free to contact the map developers. They will change it however you want it. They will do whatever you want to your map, right? It's your map after all. Another controversial topic that has been going around the forums that's been added to the PGM plugin to the servers is priority team joining, which means that donators get precedence over joining on a map. So that's kind of been how it is before. So donators there was a extra like 10%, 25% extra slots for donators so they could go over the map limit. That was nice. That's always been there. You've always been able to join no matter what. Join a full team type of thing. That's what I mean. They've been able to choose their teams, etc. But now with priority team joining, if the extra slots have been filled by donators, if all the slots have been filled on teams, if the donator joins before the match starts, if they want to join, they can type /join, and it will kick off a non-donor, and they will join. Only if it's before the match has started. If you're a non-donor and you've joined the game and the game started, you will not be kicked off your team. You will be able to play the whole game. However, if the game has not started and all the teams are full and a donator comes to join, it will kick off a non-donor to let the donor in to join a team. And I believe, I could be wrong about this, but if, say, the donor chooses to join a full team but the other team isn't full, it will then move that player to the other team instead of kicking them off to the observers. And this is, I'm just stating this how it is. Again, I'm not holding any opinions on this particular thing. I'm just stating you what has been added. And so that's interesting. I personally mixed feelings about it, but priority team joining, that's been added to the thing, and it's only if the game hasn't started yet. I want to really get that into you guys. So you will never be kicked off if you are playing. Well, you will never be kicked off in the middle of a battle or something. That would just be completely inconsiderate. So, yeah, so those are the controversial topics that have been going around the forums. But something that isn't controversial, MapMaker Star is finally back. There's a blue star you get next to your name if you make a map and it's in the repo and you're playing that map. You get donator status for that game, for that map, always, all the time. If you're playing that map and you're the map maker, you get donator status, which is really nice. I really like that. And it's a great way to reward the people who make maps for our server. Improved private messaging has also been added to the plugin. You can now private message across servers. Unfortunately, this means that you do have to use full names now. You cannot use parts of names anymore to message players. It has its upsides and its downsides. You also can message players that are offline, and they will get your message when they come back online. So that's pretty nifty. I like that a lot. You guys should go check that out online, and it's really cool. And to finish off this week's, or this month's State of the Overcast Network, depending on how I do it, I haven't really decided yet on what exactly I want to do again. We're going to new maps, and I know there's been a ton of new maps since the last time I've done this, so I'm just listing a few, and I'm sure there will be a lot more, and there have been a lot more since I made this list. So I'll read off, though, some of the ones that, that are new. We have Horizon DTM by Tywnis. It's Blitz / Destroy the Monument. We have Persisto by Timothy38. It's a mini Capture the Wall. We have a Ghost Squadron Retro by Matico Basil. I don't know if that's how you actually say his name. I'm just kind of guessing on that one. I just say Matic. Ghost Squadron Retro by Matic. Parabola by Xanpendio and triplezko. And Gridlock by Arzanex, Maple Mint, and Matic again. We have Cubed by MLG Cheeto Puff, it's a rage. And Aztecati by Bambi, which is a gear / King of the Hill. Afflicted by Draco Rogue, King of the Hill. And as I said, a ton more. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this State of the Overcast Network. I know I kind of rushed through it a little bit, and I delved on some things. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next week. One more thing that just occurred. Well, first off, special mention to T. Taylor, a quote new developer. Well, last time I did, I missed him by 1 day, and I promised him I'd mention him in this one. And another thing, we have a new community admin. Myself, CacklingPanda, otherwise known as CC, am the new community admin for the Overcast Network, and I'm here to answer questions and talk on the forums, be a friendly face type of thing, and improve communication between the players, the moderator team, and the admin team. And yeah, so I'm really excited to do that, and we'll see where that goes. Again, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you all in another episode. Bye-bye.